By the end of this video, you guys will understand why having a degree is no longer enough to get a job in South Africa, what's actually happening in the job market right now, and what you need to do differently if you don't want to stay stuck. And guys, this is important. This video is not about saying degrees are useless. It's about explaining why so many qualified South Africans are still unemployed and how to respond to that reality instead of fighting it. If you've done everything you were told to do, studied hard, got the qualification, and you are still struggling to find work, stay with me. This video will help you make sense of what's going on. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, guys, hit that subscribe button. Every week I share practical South African focused career advice to help you understand the job market and make better career moves. All right, let's get straight into it. Here's the uncomfortable truth that many people don't want to say out loud. In South Africa, in 2026, having a degree is no longer a ticket to a job. It's just one piece of the puzzle. And the reason this is painful is because many of us were raised believing that education equals employment. You study, you graduate, and then the job comes after. That promise used to be closer to the truth, but the market has changed. The first thing you need to understand is this: degrees don't create jobs. Demand creates jobs. Right now in South Africa, there are far more graduates than there are graduate level jobs. That means even if you are qualified, you are competing with hundreds, sometimes thousands of people with similar qualifications. So what happens in that situation? Employers don't hire based on effort anymore. They hire based on immediate usefulness. This is where the problem starts. Many degrees teach theory, background, and general knowledge. That's not a bad thing, but most employers are sitting with real problems right now. They want people who can help them solve those problems quickly. So when a recruiter looks at a CV, they are not asking, is this person educated? They are asking, can this person help us? That gap between education and usefulness is where many qualified people get stuck. Another big issue is misalignment. A lot of South Africans are qualified for fields where demand is low or shrinking. That doesn't mean the qualification is useless. It just means that the market is not absorbing people at the same speed they are graduating. So you end up with a situation where someone is educated, motivated, and capable, but applying into a crowded space with very few openings. That's why you'll hear people say, I've applied everywhere and nothing is happening. Guys, in many cases, it's not because you are not good enough. It's because too many people are chasing the same jobs. Now, let's talk about the second layer of the problem, how CVs are used. When job markets are tight, recruiters filter hard and fast. They don't read CVs slowly, they scan them. And they are not looking for your life story, they are looking for signs of value. Many CVs still read like academic records. Qualifications listed proudly, long explanations, and very little clarity about what the person can actually do. So what happens? The CV doesn't fail because the person is underqualified. The CV fails because it doesn't answer the employer's questions fast enough. And that question is simple. Why should we talk to you instead of the next person? This is why so many people say, my CV is fine, but I don't get calls back. Fine is not enough. Clear beats fine. Relevant beats fine. Hi, I know I'm interrupting your video, but this is important if you are job hunting in South Africa right now. If you've been sending CV after CV and hearing nothing back, the problem, it's not you, it's your tools. That's why I built the Job Hunters Toolkit. Inside you'll get 5 proven South African CV templates, 5 matching cover letters, a job-winning CV and cover letter guide, the 20 most common interview questions with answers, and even 20 job boards where you can apply, including hidden ones that most people don't even know about. It's everything you need to finally land interviews all in one place. Click the link up here or in the description now to grab it and give yourself a real chance, because you deserve it. Now back to the video. Another thing people don't realize is that degrees are no longer rare. In the past, having a degree made you stand out. Today it often just puts you in the pile. Employers assume education is a baseline and they look for extra signals. Signals like, can you apply what you've learned? Can you solve problems? Can you adapt? Can you communicate? Those things don't always come through in a qualification alone. Now let's talk about interviews, because this is where many qualified people lose confidence. A lot of South Africans walk into interviews feeling like they need to prove they deserve the job. They answer questions carefully, they try to sound smart, and they treat interviews like it's an exam. That mindset is working against you. In reality, interviews are not about passing, they are about fit and value. Let me repeat that. Interviews are not about passing, they are about fit and value. The employer is asking themselves, can this person help us do our work better? If you only talk about your degree, your marks, or your knowledge, but you don't connect that to their problems, the interview goes flat. This is why you'll hear people say, I went for interviews, but I didn't get feedback. Again, it's not always ability, it's relevance. Now, let me say something very important, guys. This does not mean degrees are pointless. It means that degrees are no longer enough on their own. Education still matters, but education without direction, position, and application is risky in today's market. So, what should you do instead? The first shift is thinking in terms of demand. Before asking, what did I study? Ask, where is the market hiring right now? Which industries are growing? Which roles are expanding? Where are companies struggling to find people? That question changes everything. The second shift is positioning. Your CV should not be a certificate display. It should be a bridge between what you know and what the employer needs. Even as a graduate, you can position projects, assignments, practical exposure, problem solving, tools you've used. That shows readiness, not just education. The third shift is conversation mindset in interviews. Stop trying to impress. Stop trying to be useful. Instead of thinking, what's the right answer? Think, how can I help them? That small mental change makes you calmer, clearer, and more confident. Now, here's the part I really want you guys to hear. Many people are stuck not because they made bad decisions, but because the rules changed and no one explained the rules to them. South Africa has a skills mismatch problem, an oversupply in some areas, shortages in others, and a hiring system that moves slower and filters harder. Once you understand that, you stop blaming yourself and start adjusting your strategy. And that's where progress starts. If you are sitting with a degree and feeling lost, don't panic. Pause. Look at demand. Fix your positioning. Change how you approach interviews. Degrees still matter, but only when they are connected to the market. If this video helped you see the job market differently, give it a like. And guys, make sure you are subscribed so that you don't miss the next one. My name is Alec, and this is 360 Careers, helping you grow, show up, and get hired. Let's go.